As Ole Gunnar Solskjaer got the ability to change things in-game, I don't hear you convinced about United's manager.
That's why I asked the question, because I've seen a lot of games that Manchester United have played and they've gone out with a game plan and the opposition have stopped them playing that way, whether it be they tried to play out from the back, the opposition said, no, we're not going to let you do that. And they carried on trying to do it. And he didn't seem to be able to change things in the game. We saw that in the semi-final against Chelsea in the FA Cup. We saw it in the Europa League. There was times when they couldn't get the balls into the front players, but they carried on trying to do it rather than switching the play quickly, playing out from the back when it wasn't on to play out from the back. That is the sign of a really top-class manager. When Mourinho first came to Chelsea, he had that ability. Although he had a structured game plan, when things weren't going right, he quickly changed it and went somewhere else. Solskjaer hasn't proved that yet, and if he wants to win the title or be up near the top, he has to be a better tactician once the game starts.
Frank, I wonder, do you share any of the same doubts as Rob about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult for him. It's gonna be a real challenge, and he will have to prove that he's as powerful that we hope he is. He will have to sort out the problem with Pogba. I think it's Stewart who said that last time. If Fernandes plays with Matic and Van de Beek, where's going to be Pogba on the bench? Good luck, Mr. Solskjaer. What's going to happen of the Rashford and Martial mood? If Sancho signs, what's he going to do with Greenwood? It's always the same thing. I mean, Don talked about Frank Lampard, having some trouble with the bench and some players if they don't play. It's going to be the same thing for Solskjaer, and how he's going to sort out the problem. And the main problem is going to be Paul Pogba, for sure. Because it's going to be the position of Paul Pogba. And we know it's been a problem like a year ago, and the problem will come back.
Don, is that the biggest problem for United in your mind? Where to put Paul Pogba?
Not necessarily. I could quite easily see a midfield of Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, and Van der Beek as the sort of number 10, because that's where he likes to play. He likes to run forward. He's got fantastic energy. I think the problem for Ole is, which is inevitable for where he is at in his managerial stage with the players that he's got, is you could pick a Man United 11, you could pick their strongest 11, but then when you need to change a game or change tactics, apart from maybe Dan James, the bench is not that strong. So even though Juan Mata's been a very, very good player, an exceptional player, the out of form Jesse Lingard, these are not going to be guys that you can bring off the bench who are going to change a game. So Jadon Sancho, all of a sudden, if he comes in, then he pushes Mason Greenwood, and Rashford gets pushed a little bit more. Martial gets pushed more. So they create then more depth, so he can then make changes. So at the moment, they're 11 strong, but he needs a little bit more quality.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.